Hello and welcome to another Pop Culture Reacts. And this time we are diving into the smorgasbord of the spreadsheet from what has been given to us in the past.
Is it
And
wrong that I just get excited when I hear the word spreadsheet? I'm just like, yeah, there is a spreadsheet, isn't there?
You get a little bit too excited by the idea of a spreadsheet.
Yeah. I might have to go and have a lay down for a little while before we carry on.
And we have gone with a choice from my boy Yelly, with Bobby Conn, Never Get Ahead. I have no idea.
However, we did do a very quick look at him on Wikipedia. The font of all knowledge that never has anything that is in the slightest bit untrue, but he's got a few albums at the very least. And when I say few, I think what's that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So yeah, counting live. And apparently he likes a fabricated story to the press, according to Wikipedia, and hates George Bush. So yeah, he sounds all right to me.
Sounds like a guy.
I haven't kind of looked to see at all what sort of music it is. So this is going to be an absolute surprise to us. Although when we were queuing up the video, we did see that it looks less like a video and more like an old TV show, doesn't it? So bearing in mind quality of this, but sometimes in the weirdest places you find the most beautiful gems, don't you?
Exactly, and this really is going to be one of those of like true reactions because neither of us have a clue.
Yeah, yes, this could go horribly wrong, but you know, it's still got a long way to go to beat our worst reacts ever, which is of course the Tommy Lee song that you made me listen to.
Oh, what's wrong with Tommy Lee?
His everything. Apologies to Tommy Lee's family if they're watching right now, but yeah, that song was an abomination, and she'll be named consistently throughout any recordings going forward as the abomination that it is. It deserves that title, but that's not giving poor old Bobby Conn enough attention. So if I make the magic happen, whoop, we can see what Bobby's got to offer us.
So let's see what's happening.
Let's see if we can get ahead.
All right, welcome back. And now we're going to have one of Chicago's hottest young stars doing a special version of his hit song on Truck Stop Records. Please welcome Mr. Bobby Conn.
She should come on a podcast. She's stumbling on my words.
Elsie has the mic.
Or funky start.
Listen up, children.
I'm liking it already.
It's a valuable lesson in life. You only get one chance to learn it. Only one time to learn who the man is and who to say no to, and that's the man. I don't want to ever see you saying yes to the man. No, never.
I mean,
My style of dancing.
Where's Bobby Conn been all my life?
Oh, just tell him no. No, no, no.
That dude with his kid in the background.
I have no idea what's going on here.
Oh, sorry.
I'm here for it.
A dude with a kid. I'm not necessarily saying it's his kid.
saying yes to the man. Now, you're never gonna get a hey now. Saying yes to the man. You're never gonna get a hey now. Saying yes to the man.
Loving the backing dancing.
Yeah.
Really getting into it, that on the blue dress there. The stop.
I think the only one that knows the routine as well. The rest seem to be struggling a bit more with it.
Saying yes to the man. That's right, children. Listen to me now. Don't.
An astonishing
I know the song's ended.
performance. Wow.
We're carrying on.
Are you okay?
A little out of breath.
I can understand why. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
What makes this a special version of your truck stop
Well,
hit?
the original version is more of an adult version.
How's that?
Well, it's not really important, but just let's say that this one it focuses on the political aspect as opposed to the other aspect of the song. So it's for the kids, because I think kids got to learn early that the man is out there and he wants to take stuff from us, and we don't have to give it to him.
Totally. That message was received loud and clear today. Thank you.
Well, as you.
Oh, that advert trying to sneak in there. Obviously, feel free to sponsor us Adobe After Effects. Well, Chris.
Down with the man.
Where do we start with this? There's a lot to unpick here, isn't there?
This was weird. It's definitely one of those of. I'm not sure if this was serious or if it was some sort of, satire. Because musically it was bad. It was very out of tune and poorly sung. But it weirdly works.
It was it felt to me like if Mick Jagger, Michael Jackson, Bob Dylan, and one of the tracksuits that Run DMC owned got into a room and made a baby together. You kind of get this, but without any of the tunefulness that comes with them. It was really weirdly enjoyable, wasn't it? Because at certain points, as you say, the singing is really bad, especially when I mean, for me, when he goes into what I'm going to term as full Michael Jackson mode. He didn't hold it up, but when he was doing kind of like the more almost sort of spoken word bit where he's getting into the never going to get ahead of the man, I thought it was fine on that. But I just, some ways, even without the video, and there's a lot, without the performance, there's a lot to get into in that performance. But I could easily see myself tomorrow being in my workplace at the top of my lungs, belting this out.
You'll never get ahead. Down with the man.
And asking myself why, or probably more poignant, other people asking me why I'm singing it, and then trying to make everyone else listen to it and getting that look I get when I do that. But But yeah, I really like the song. But as you say, I think it's hard to take it too seriously, because I don't feel like he took it too seriously. But if he did, my bad. But yeah, I feel like there's a lot of kind of humour whilst trying to put a bit of a message across about the bastards that hold us down.
Yeah, it's there are a many array of political bands out there. Your System of a Downs, your Public Enemies, your Rage Against the Machine, and a name to be added to that pantheon, Bobby Conn.
Yeah, I could
man.
easily see us doing a bit more Bobby Conn along the way. I feel like now we've scratched the surface of Bobby Conn. I could see him appearing again at a certain point, especially if we can find, and God, like whatever that TV show was, I'm all about finding more performances on that as well, because that only enhanced the experience for me.
Fuck you, later with Jules Holland.
Oh yeah,
Give me Chick-a-Go-Go.
He could learn a lot from this, couldn't he? Like with his slick way of doing it, and he's just like, "Don't be so slick, mate. Get a couple of." And I was going to say a couple of kids to dance in the background, but that doesn't do it justice, does it? A couple of kids, a random dude who's clearly older than the rest of them, and then another random dude holding a kid.
And the one in the suit who's clearly on, I'm going to say some Charlie there.
Oh, I was going to say another planet at the very least. And like his performance, he, again, I think trying to tune into his combination of Jagger and Jackson there by dancing similar to both, but doing a very strange job of it. A couple of times I thought he was doing the Shinsuke Nakamura drop down when he gets into the ring, but obviously maybe we're learning that he pioneered that move. Really quirky, really fun. I love the attempts to have the organised dance in the background, which, let's be honest, was moved side to side and kind of faux clap, and seeing so many human beings fail at it, it made me suddenly feel better about my inability to dance and follow simple instructions.
So do you feel like, Prince reimagined?
Oh, God, I feel amazing after that. I feel like I could appear in a pop video. I want to say thanks, Yali, because you've introduced someone into my life that I'm not entirely sure I wanted nor needed, but somehow weirdly love.
is now there. It's sort of those like, I don't know what to do with this. I mean, this one of the ones where, like, when we do our next set of recordings, I'll probably come back and be like, I'm just all in.
It's changed me. I've listened to all 9 albums now, and my worldview has changed. I'm now, I'm going to say, like a con artist. That's what I'd call my fan base if I was him. But and like at a certain point, not in not too distant future, hopefully sooner than we think, the UK will go for a general election, hopefully. And I want at least one of the parties in opposition to use this as their kind of advertising, their slogan.
Rally cry.
What was the bloody Tony Blair bollocks one that he did? Oh, things can only get better. Stick that up your ass. Get some of this on, mate.
Exactly. Down with the man.
Yeah.
So this is a weird one for really what to talk about with it, because it is just a bit random.
I'll be
interested.
I'll be interested, especially to see whether we garner any views. What I'll use as the picture, I think it will be his face, because that haircut was pretty awesome. And,
beautiful hair.
And I'd love, we always say like kind of leave us suggestions and comments in the comments about what you think of it. But I'd really love some comments on this one, because I want to know whether both you and I fell down the same rabbit hole at the same time, or whether other people are going to listen to it and go, yeah, that was weirdly, really enjoyable. I suspect that maybe we fell down the same rabbit hole at the same time.
So, yes, comments. We want your feedback on this one, because this is probably the most fucked up thing that we've done so far. And anyone who's watching us for the first time has been brought in because they're a big Bobby Conn fan and saw that someone was reacting to him. Like, let us know any other choice Bobby Conn songs that we should be hitting up in the near future. Exactly. And while you're there, like, subscribe, ring the bell so you know when we're back up. And until next time, and hopefully something a little less random. Or more fucked up.
Or more random, yeah.
We'll be back soon. Goodbye.